Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay, so this is the third time making this video, but I'm gonna try one more time. Here I have a dilemma. I have a problem. I have an issue, and I don't know how to handle this issue. Okay, as you see, I have my scoot ski and two scooters. Why do I have two scooters? Good question. Good question to ask. So let me give you some history about these things right here. These two scooters. Okay. These scooters used to belong to my parents. Unfortunately, they passed away a few years ago. I gave them to my sister, and my sister kept them for like another 2 years and had them on the tarp sitting outside. That's why you see this is like this, because they were outside. And I can tell you, this is how hot Texas weather is. It's so hot that it literally bent down. Okay. Well, that was great. But anyway, it bent down the windscreen, but I'd probably have to replace this windscreen anyway. So, or I could have I could have fixed that actually. Oh well. I can get it replaced, not a big deal. So, here's the problem. Okay, so go back to what I was saying. These are my parents, and years ago they came and visit me, and I ride motorcycles. I ride motorcycles, I ride jet skis, I ride slingshots. I ride a bunch of different vehicles. And at the time, I only had a motorcycle, and they wanted to ride, but they were older in age, so riding a motorcycle wasn't really good for them. So they got the next best thing. They got scooters, and these two scooters they bought brand new. I don't know how old it is. I could actually see how old they are. This scooter, I don't know. I gotta see. But anyway, they at least have to be at least 10 years old, if so. But they wanted to ride, and they bought these scooters brand new, like I said. Now, my parents had a habit of when they see something, they like it, they buy it. And later on, don't really do nothing with it. Just sit in the garage or sit in a storage unit. So, my sister gave them back to me, like I said. And so, I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out what should I do with them, Now, these are kind of sentimental to me a little bit because they were my parents. And I like to keep some things from my parents that remind me of them. And these are two things that remind me of them, but not necessarily that I have to keep them and stuff. But there's some issues I gotta figure out with these, okay? So let me tell you this, right? Let me tell you how much they rode these scooters. This scooter right here probably was my mom's scooter, the bigger one here. She only drove this 31 miles. 31 miles. That's it on the scooter. And these are both 150cc scooters, so they can go pretty fast. Then this scooter, part of my dad's scooter, a little bit more sporty, it only has 9 miles on it. 9 miles. That's it. So these scooters are practically brand new. Yeah, I know they don't look good right now, but a good washing, there's really no cracks and stuff like that on there, so they're really good shape. The plastics are all there and stuff like that. But these are brand new scooters, and I have no idea what to do with them. So I've come up with a couple options, guys, and I really need your help. I really need some advice on this because I have no idea what to do with these. Now, these are no rush, okay? So I can wait a while to figure out what I want to do. But so here is some ideas, okay? First idea, just sell them like they are right now. I don't know how much I get for them because I have to still get the titles because these are titled scooters. So I have to go get and put in my name, which is a process, which I can do. So I'm not really worried about that. So I can get these titles in my name and stuff like that and sell them for a little bit more because they have a title to them. I can do that. Also, another thing is I know they run, okay? I know they run, but I don't have keys to them because they got lost within the sale of the house and things like that. Because this is my house, the back of it at least, guys. So this is my childhood home that I grew up in. So I bought my parents' house, or paid my sister off on her share of the house. So now this is my house, and I don't know where the keys were at. So I lost the keys, which I can get that done, bypass, and taken care of too. So I'm not really worried about that either. So but I know probably for sure they run because of so low miles, and they've just been sitting here for a while. So they need to be gone through and stuff like that, which I can get done. Not really worried about that too. So if I can get them running and get them titled, I know I can get a good penny for these scooters. I know I can get probably around maybe $1,000 to $1,500, maybe, don't know, because I really don't know the scooter. I know the motorcycle world, but I don't know how the scooter world works. Okay, so that was one thing I could do: sell them as they are, sell them, get the title, sell them as they are, or get the title, fix them up, and get them running, and then sell them. So those options within those. Okay, another option I could keep them. I could fix them up. Me and the wifey can ride around our neighborhood, because we got a nice little neighborhood and things like that. I could keep them riding around, things like that. Have fun with them. So that's another option. Another option is to turn them into scoot skis like this. A lot of people who make these scoot skis, they make them out of these kind of scooters. So I could do that. I could take it to Florida, have the guys who built mine build these. It'd be a little expensive, but I can get it done, and maybe make it a way where my wife can make a scoot ski so she can ride it. Don't know yet. I could do that. Now, once I turn them into if I turn them into scoot skis, then what do I do after that? Do I sell them? Or do I keep them? Now, there's some pros and cons. If I sell them, I know I can probably get way more money. I would probably make way more money, fix them up as scoot skis and selling them. But the bad thing about it is if I sell them in my area, then I won't be the only one with a jet ski, because I love knowing I'm the only one in Houston with the scoot ski and that people recognize me. But if I make these into scoot skis, then I have 2 more out there running around and stuff like that, and get my shine, get my swag, you know what I'm saying? But that's an option. I could get them turned to just scoot skis and ride them myself, but that's a good thing. But the bad thing about it is I would have to store them in a different garage, and it's really kind of hard to go from a 650 Bergman scoot ski to a 150cc Chinese scooter. I mean, that's crazy. Crazy. I mean, I could go from 110 on this scoot ski to 50, 60 going down the hill. That's another thing. Will I be okay with that, going slower? Because I've owned one. I had a scoot ski that was a 150cc, and it was slow, but at the time I thought it was cool. But now that I have this, it's just it's a game changer. So that's another thing. Or another thing I could do, which I don't know if this would be a good idea or not, but I'm just going to throw it out there. If I made these into scoot skis, then go to Galveston, which is, a beach area here in Texas, in Houston, about 45 minutes from my house, and I could just rent them for people who go to for a weekend. Rent them out for a whole weekend, so people can ride up and down the beach, or if they want to ride in this area or something like that, I can rent them out. Let people drive them around in town and stuff like that. Let them rent them out and stuff like that. Like, that's an idea too, because so many people love my scoot skis. So many people take videos and pictures, thumbs up, and that people want to ride one and stuff like that. But if I made these into those, people, I'll, charge them, $100 or something like that, or, cheap, and just have people keep renting it out. That would be awesome. Insurance wise, it's a 150cc, so it's not like it's going to cost me a lot in insurance. But the down part about it is, what if it gets stolen? True, they can be stolen. Anything can be stolen. But the thing about this is that if I made these into scoot skis and they get stolen, it's not like they can ride around town with them. It's not like they can ride around in the neighborhood and I won't find out, because people will be taking videos and pictures and post them on Facebook and TikTok and all sorts of places and Instagram. So I eventually will see them. And yeah, I mean, I could do that too. Definitely putting trackers on there and stuff like that as well. But that it's I don't know quite what to do. Okay, and it's not something I got to figure out today or tomorrow and stuff like that. It's just something I just have an idea of what I want to do with these, because if I make them the scoot skis, they will still be here with me. My parents will still, be okay with that and things like that. And I could make a little money just, rent them out. Or, if people go to Galveston for a trip or something like that, I could take these, tow them all the way to Galveston, rent them out, and go back to Galveston and pick them up. I could do that too. There's so many things I could do. But guys, I just don't know what the best idea is. And to just to kind of give you a ballpark figure, it would cost me about $2,000 to transfer. It would cost about $2,000 to make that into those each. So it'd be $4,000 for me to change that into that. So, there's some things I got to think about. But what do you guys think? Do you think I should do that? Do you think I should just sell them? Do you think I should just cut my losses and not invest in that? I mean, it's crazy, guys. I don't know. And with them being such low miles like they are, they're pretty brand new. And I don't even know how much these cost right now. I'll have to do some research on that, but yeah. Just need your advice, guys. What should I do? Oh, but before I leave, there's another thing I could do. There's another thing I could do. And this was another idea I had. I could keep them for a while. Wait till my channel gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then do a build series on there. Like literally go fly out, take them to Florida or where the guys make them, document them, video them making it, and things like that, and putting all sorts of crazy things on there, make it a build series, and then just give it away. I could do that too. I could try to find partnerships with people who in the scooters and also in the jet skis and stuff like that. Maybe I can do that, and make a build series and give it away, like some of the people do on other platforms. What do you guys think? I don't know. I just have to, some ideas, guys, some ideas. So, y'all, in the comment area, what should I do, guys? Should I sell them, keep them, or transform them? All right, this is long enough. So if you have any questions or any comments or concerns, whatever, just hit me up. I appreciate y'all watching, and I appreciate everybody's advice and trying to figure out what should I do with these. So I guess I'll talk to you later.